dear friends who've joined us here all day. It's been quite a ride. We're grateful to you for sticking with us. In these 2 days, just 48 hours, we're hearing from over 50 speakers from, I think, something like 8 countries. Our goal here at the Aspen Security Forum, of course, is to contribute to everyone's understanding about foreign affairs, including by hearing directly from our friends and allies and partners and sometimes competitors around the world, and from those leaders in Washington who are making policy today. So just to sum up a little bit, earlier this morning, we heard from the Prime Minister of Singapore, who warned us, but he warned both the US and China that a path of conflict will harm not only our countries, but the entire region and maybe the world. We heard about the future of the Quad from Michelle Flournoy, Australian Foreign Minister Julie Bishop, Raja Mohan, and a Japanese interlocutor. Very interesting to see how far can that go, and can these 4 countries really work together? We had a heated and heartfelt debate about Afghanistan, where the situation is getting increasingly dire and difficult, very top of mind for our policymakers in Washington right now. We heard from the foreign minister of Saudi Arabia, and he covered everything from the Abraham Accords to Iran to everything going on in the region of the Middle East. And of course, we had a major policy declaration on cryptocurrencies by the chair of the SEC, Gary Gensler. He's thought deeply about these issues, and this is becoming a national security issue. China is wading into the space. When you look at the ransomware attacks and cyberspace, a lot of times cryptocurrencies are used. So increasingly, this also impacts our national security. And finally, of course, we turn to trade, and just now back to Asia with President Song, the president of the Korean National Assembly. As Nick said this morning, the Aspen Strategy Group and Security Forum were founded on a radical idea that Republicans and Democrats can come together to discuss foreign policy civilly and hopefully reach some compromises. We go into this just with an emphasis that listening to each other is important, listening both to our international partners and to each other across the political aisle, to have a greater understanding of our values, our interests, and our constraints, and hopefully to create a more peaceful world. So with that, I will leave you today. Please join us again bright and early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're going to go turn to China, and we're going to hear from the president of the Asia Investment Bank, Infrastructure Investment Bank, President Jin Li-shun, to hear about China's perspective on international economic policy. We're also going to hear from Ann Neuberger, the Deputy National Security Advisor for Cyber, and then we're going to hear from a series of Europeans, Indo-PACOM Commander John Aquilino, and many, many others. So we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. These sessions, of course, are also available on our website as recordings. And as a final note I'll leave you with, COVID permitting, we're going to try to meet in person and have another of these fora on November 2nd through 4th of this year. So with that, good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Thank you.